Alrighty. What's up, everybody? Luscious Balzac here, bringing you Battle for Midway. Sorry. A little scatterbrained at the moment. Um, let's see. Um, all right, let's do that intro again. Jeez. I'm Luscious Balzac from FGRD, here bringing you Battle for Midway. I believe this is the sixth year of MWO Comp or something like that. That's why it's season 6 or something like that. I don't know. Let's see. Let's get this timer started. But yeah, for those of you who do not know, Battle for Midway is a 7v7 tournament. Yeah, its game mode is Conquest. I believe all mechs are available except for legendary mechs. But in this division, since it's a higher division match, we have the caveat of having banned mechs. So each team is given an option to ban a single mech chassis that they just do not want to see on the battlefield at all. So for this match, those two mechs that are banned are the Stone Rhino and the Vulcan. So, yeah, if any team brings a Stone Rhino or a Vulcan, that will result in a loss for the first time that it happens, and then a forfeit for the second time. I'm not sure if the forfeit continues for every instance of the violation after the second one. It's not really clearly covered in the rules, but you know what? I'm gonna assume that each match afterwards, after the second one, that's in violation of using those banned mechs, results in a forfeit. I mean, that seems like the most straightforward result. But yeah, we got Sky Rangers Jaegers versus ISENGRIM today. Should be a fun match. This is Division C, or Group 3, with how it's set up on tournament.com. Yeah, you know what? And I'm just going to make a nice little mention towards the official MWO Comp Discord right there in the chat. Feel free to drop by the Discord, and get involved with comp. We're always looking for new blood here at MWO Comp. Yeah, I just want to take a moment to thank all the casters for the fabulous job that they've been doing with casting matches. Really trying to stay on top of all the teams, making sure that people get casted, because that's what we're here for. We're here to make sure that people get seen. Yeah. Also, thank you MWO Comp for hosting this tournament. It means a lot. Thanks PGI for all the rewards that go towards the players. Yeah. Now, one quick word of advice, everybody. Keep water on hand. Stay hydrated. Playing games, sometimes you might forget to drink water, but you know what? Just have a water bottle handy within reach and stay hydrated. We're starting to pick up the heat. The hot weather is starting to come in, so I just want to make sure that everybody stays hydrated. No dying, please. Looks like both teams are ready, so let's just go ahead and get into the match. Like I said, this should be a great match to watch. Sky Rangers, Jaegers, they've been doing comp for a while. ISENGRIM, I believe, did comp years ago, took a break from comp, and well, now they're back. They're back. I believe they played during ISC. I cannot remember, but we'll see. Everybody who's watching, feel free to post who you would like to win in this match in the chat. I want to see who everybody's rooting for. Me personally, as a spectator, I can't root for a team, sadly. As a caster, I'm just here to give you guys the nice, simple view of the game. Looks like my game is a little unresponsive. Sounds like the match started, but my game is frozen. Huh? Come on, baby. There we go.
Enemy forces have Sigma.
Holy moly.
They've taken Epsilon.
Okay, here we go. Alright, yeah, no, the match is in full effect right now. What is going on with my PC? Why is it struggling so hard right now? It's a for real struggle bus. Over on ISENGRIM side, we have Black Laner, Blackjack, 1X, a Dervish 6MR, Arctic Wolf, Thunderbolt 5SS, another Arctic Wolf, and a Flea. Over on Sky Rangers, Jaegers, we have a Phoenix Hawk, Flea, Javelin, Nightjar, Blackjack, Javelin. Now, those Javelins are the 11F, so they have all of those ballistic hardpoints. Looks like Sky Rangers is setting up here in the airport, trying to keep the high ground. Meanwhile, Eisen is deciding to push towards the bridge and across the water to get up on Sky Rangers.
Theta is controlled by the enemy.
Down goes Jarl Dane in his Arctic Wolf, so it's now a 6v7 situation in favor of Sky Rangers. All they really have to do now is just kind of pull back and kite Eisen across the open ground. Eisen using cover to great effect. Meanwhile, yep, Sky Rangers doing exactly what I said, pulling across that open ground, forcing Eisen out of cover. Down goes Embarrassing, down went Scorpion Feet. Looks like ISENGRIM has the cap lead, or has the cap points, but not the cap lead just yet. Penzazo sitting at 51% in his Blackjack Arrow. Ormstar in that Thunderbolt at 44%, looking very beat up. Down goes Ormstar. It's a 4v5 situation. Oh, come on. Why are you doing this, PC? There we go. Okay, something's obviously eating up a lot of resources, so after this drop, I'm going to have to check and see what's eating up all my resources. Down goes Pooty Tangosaur for ISENGRIM. Penzazo goes down. Assail in that fleet trying hard to harass Sky Rangers, but you know, Sky Rangers has those javelins, so they can chase down the fleet. Ooh, down goes Carlson. It's a 3v3 situation. Sky Rangers looks to have the healthier mechs, but yeah, who knows? Who knows what will happen? JD Toker in that Arctic Wolf looks like he might be legged. He's limping around. Gonna try to peek that corner. Gets seen by Gatto. Gatto instantly fills him with some large lasers. Assail on the top in the open. Down goes JD Toker. 2v3 in Sky Rangers' favor. Sky Rangers holding on the, you know, slightly middle towards back side of the airport, taking down Assail in that flea. All that's left is Deathlord, and Deathlord goes down. So it looks like this is going to be a Jaegers win, a Sky Rangers Jaeger win. They just need to go out, cap a couple of cap points, get the caps back in their favor, and it should be GG. Now, thankfully, they do have those light mechs, so they're going to make quick work of getting to the cap points to flip them to end this drop sooner. GG's well played.
We've gathered enough resources. This triumph will provide us huge tactical benefit.
Now, I have a simple request. Can we get some W's in the chat for Sky Rangers Jaegers? I feel like that was much deserved. Go ahead and take a moment to look at that scoreboard while I update the scoreboard. And yeah, alrighty. Let's see, what do we have? Pooty Tangosaur in that Blackjack 1X, dropping nearly 650 damage. Meanwhile, the highest damage on Sky Ranger's side was Gadolinium in that Nightjeer, dropping, 363 damage. Sad to see, somebody zero bomb, but you know what? At least Jarl Dane got the assists. He got those spotting assists. Alrighty. Boop. Let's get back to that lobby. Now, I believe we swap sides. Alrighty. Since sides have been swapped, Team 1's now on a timer to get 2 players in and, get on to the next drop. And let me just make an edit to the scoreboard. So that way we're always looking at the correct sides when looking at the scores. Sky Rangers Jaegers won the first drop. Came down to, if I remember correctly, a 3v2 or a 3v3 situation. But Sky Rangers were looking really healthy. Meanwhile, Eisen was looking pretty beat up at the end there. But all in all, we got to see Eisen bring Brawl, and boy, did they bring it. They brought those Arctic wolves, trying to get them in close. But Sky Rangers Jaegers was able to punish them effectively as they were trying to cross the water and get up on them in the airport. So great job, Sky Rangers, for using that high ground to your advantage and backing off precisely when you needed to. Looks like we're waiting on just one more person from Eisen. Still 3 minutes on the timer. There we go. Also, don't forget to stretch, Mech Warriors. Stay limber. Stay hydrated, stay limber. But yeah. I'm curious to see what Eisen will do, you know. Now that they're spawning on the side that has the high ground at the airport, will they mimic what was just done by SROT? You know, take the high ground, try to punish SROT when they go out into the open to cap things, or will they push down towards the Citadel and, you know, try to fight around Theta, try to force a fight around Theta? Who knows? Also, will SROT take a brawl deck? I don't know. Maybe they'll bring another trade deck and try to snipe or to trade from the opposite side of the water, you know, from the city. Who knows? Just getting ready with that 1 minute warning. Just waiting on that locked call. And Team 1 has gotten the lock call. So now it's on Team 2. They get 5 minutes. Rai Tamari watching Iron Chef till match start. Well, Rai Tamari, you know, let us know how Iron Chef is going. Who's going to be the next Iron Chef? I am curious. Team 2 is locked. Going into drop number 2. Yeah. don't really know what to expect. I'm hoping to see both teams bring brawl and just duke it out, but you know what? That might be asking a little too much. Because this map, believe it or not, is actually pretty decent for trade, though all the buildings makes it pretty good for brawl, in my experience. Alrighty. Yep. And get those frame drops out of the way. Looks like over on ISENGRIM's side, we have a Phoenix Hawk 7S, a Blackjack 1X, Black Lantern, Belinarius, Arctic Wolf 1, a Mislinks G, a Shadow Hawk 2K, and a Dervish 6MR. Looks like ISENGRIM's gonna go and take the top side of Airport, get that Gamma point. Man, does my game just not like River City? Like, what's going on here with all this frame drop? Over on Sky Ranger's side, we have a Summoner M, 3 Arctic Wolf 1s, a Jenner 2C, a Flea 17, and a second Summoner M. Looks like Deathlord. Gonna try to contest Theta. Sheesh. There we go. Meanwhile, Sky Rangers is going to try to push up towards Citadel across the water. There's a strike going out next to Theta, but it doesn't look like... Oh, yeah, nope. One shell connected. Pooty Tangosaur in that Shadowhawk, trying to get those, I believe those are snubs that he's running. Getting those snubs on target. He's going to take the top. Yeah, he's running snubs. Both teams trading from around the corner on the Citadel. Ooh, Ormstar putting a pretty big burn into Deathlord's back, but you know what? A little bit of friendly fire never hurt anybody. Except Jarl Dane right there. I spoke way too soon. Jarl Dane goes down, Ormstar goes down, Embarrassing goes down, Scorpion Feet goes down. These are a lot of mechs going down in rapid succession. A Sail in that Black Lantern goes down. Looks like Deathlord has gone down. It's a 2v5 situation in Sky Ranger's favor. Mislinks G and a Shadowhawk versus, well, Sky Rangers. Looks like Pooty Tangosaur goes down. And Hammer is all that is left. Gatto trying to survive, does not survive, and gets the hammer. Carlson landing the killing blow on Hammer 13. Very good game. Looks like both teams opted out from capping off the start of the match. You know, like, yeah, they spread out, they got their caps, but they didn't go for a full cap strat. You know, they just opted to brawl. So that's another win for Sky Rangers Jaegers. We got Gadolinium dropping 618 damage. And Pooty Tangosaur dropping 387. Not bad. Carlson netting 3 kills off of that 541 damage. Alrighty, what's the next map? Bear Claw 2. Press the boost button on front of the PC. Funny. Nah, I just need to activate my my NOS. You know, kick it into overdrive. Make my my fan speed go ridiculous speed. Or ludicrous speed. Great job, Sky Rangers Jaegers, with that win. Going up 2-0 against Eisen. They just need one more win, and that'll secure the match win. But I'm hoping for an Eisen comeback right now. I want this to go. I want this to be a nail biter to the very last drop. Okay. And you know what? We'll go ahead and drop another little link to the MWO Comp Discord. Yeah, because why not? Everybody should have access to the MWO Comp Discord. You know, not only does it give you all news for MWO Comp, but you also get access to lots of helpful people. You know, if you're trying to learn how to play MechWarrior Online, you know, you gain access to a lot of competitive veterans, people who really know how to play the game. You know, and even if you're new and you're looking at comp and you're like, yeah, I could do this, you know, feel free to throw your hat in the ring and ask to be invited onto a team, or you know what, make a team with your friends and sign up. You know, always willing to have more people in MWO Comp. But yeah, another thing about the MWO Comp Discord is sometimes you'll be privy to leaks on patch notes. You know, so knowing what's going to be buffed, what's going to be nerfed, you know, maybe a week in advance, very helpful, especially when you're trying to strategize. You know, and if you're trying to stay ahead of the meta, you know, what better way to stay ahead than to prepare, than to future prep. Just waiting on Eisen to finish readying up. They're down a player. Getting that 1 minute warning ready. 3, 2, 1. 1 minute warning. Sorry, I'm not being very talkative, guys. This is a very stressful situation right now. Waiting in lobby. Hoo-wee! Oh boy. How long can I talk about nothing? Not very long, honestly. I just get bored and shut up. Yeah. Sheesh. Gatto swapping out. Swapping the team's drops really quickly. Everybody readying up. There has not been a locked call yet. Locked. There we go. Whew. Let's see. Will Gatto and the Sky Rangers Jaegers be able to drop the 3-0 on ISENGRIM? Or will ISENGRIM, Jarldane, and the ISENGRIM fight back, get these next two drops, which I am severely hoping for. Not severely, but sincerely. That's the word I was looking for. Sincerely hoping for. You know, it's like I said, I want this match to be a nail-biter to the bitter end. Come on. Alrighty. Let's see what these teams are bringing. Over on ISENGRIM, we got a Flea 19, a Blackjack 1X, Marauder 2C, Scorch, 3 Scorches, a Crusader Krail, and a Crusader 6T. Looks like a hold call has been requested. So yeah, let's just take the moment and see what we got on these mechs. 8 mag shot Flea, Scorches, LB20 Cerms, so Splat Scorch, cool, Blackjack, ER Meads Binary, Snubbies and Smalls on that 6T, and the Krail is your typical Krail, 10 heavy machine guns, 4 SRM, 4, 2 small pulls. Over on Sky Rangers Jaeger's side, we have Charger 1A1 and Executioner Chirby, interesting. An Incubus 5, Shadowcat Mishu Pishu, a Viper F, and a Madcat 2B. That's B as in Bravo, ending with a Warhammer Black Widow. Viper F has 8 light machine guns, 5 ER Meads, interesting. Mishu Pishu with 2 ER Meads, 6 light machine guns, 2 heavy large. The Incubus has 2 ER Meads, 4 light machine guns, 1 heavy large. Charger 1A1 with 4 small laser, 3 large X-Pulse. Very good build. Love that build. Love seeing it. Black Widow with 4 AC5 and a light PPC. The Executioner Chirby with 6 ER Meads, 2 large pulse, and 8 ER Micro. And then lastly, but certainly not leastly, we got that Madcat Bravo with 2 ER Peeps and 4 AC5. Sorry about that, folks. Just responding to a message. Alrighty, so looking at the drop decks, looks like ISENGRIM's going to try to go for the Brawl. Now the question is, will they try to Brawl up towards Kappa, or will they just simply push straight across Theta, straight into Sky Rangers? either which way, there's a lot of open ground to cover. The go call has been called for 11:45, so about 5 seconds ago. Both teams have started moving. Looks like a sail in that flea is going to go straight towards Theta. Meanwhile, on the opposing side, Sky Rangers, I'm guessing that's the Incubus leading the charge towards Theta. Yes, it is. Sevrones. Gotta try to find a good place to set the camera. Yep, ISENGRIM taking the direct approach straight towards Theta with the murder ball. Looks like a sail has gotten some shots off on Sevrones. Sky Rangers, Jaegers splitting up. You know, trying to stay wide. Let's see if Sevrones notices this this scorch push. This really, it's a brawl push. It's a push brawl deck. You got those scorches. You got those crusaders. Meanwhile, Sky Rangers Jaegers has a little bit more of a trade deck. Looks like Eisen's gonna try to use the cover to the best of their ability. You know, like I said, there's a lot of open ground to continually push across, and it looks like Sky Rangers is sending their light out to do some capping while they just kite the main force from Eisen. Now Eisen's definitely going to need that fleet to start going out and capping points, because they do not want to fall too far behind on the caps, you know, especially with Sky Rangers kiting them as they are. Looks like Eisen is going for the brawl. Ooh, Scorpion Feet getting just demolished. ISENGRIM pushing straight through open ground, trying to get up on Sky Rangers. But Sky Rangers, you know, they have the exit covered. They have it on lock. They can all see inside. Now, this spot that the Crusaders are hold up in is good, because, you know, Sky Rangers can't see them, but they're not doing anything. They're just standing there. Meanwhile, Sky Rangers is just, you know, slowly rotating away, keeping their distance. You know, you see those UAVs up on the minimap, so they can see if or when Eisen decides to push out the tunnel. Looks like Hammer 13 is getting caught out. Looks like he's been legged, double-legged, goes down. It's a 5v7 situation. Sky Rangers Jaegers really putting on a dominating force, a dominating display of trade versus brawl. You know, keeping that distance, using their speed to maintain that distance and just keep the damage pouring on those close range, more brawly mechs. Now we see ISENGRIM sending their flea out to cap multiple points. You know, they have 3 caps now, but that also makes this a 3v7, 3v7 situation here for the brawlers of ISENGRIM. Down goes Pooty Tangosaur. All that's left now for Eisen is the Crusader 6T, a Crusader Krail, and the Flea. Looks like the Krail decided to go and uncap Epsilon, leaving the Crusader 6T to his own demise. Yep. Sky Rangers, Jaegers noticing that Epsilon is being taken, so they know exactly where one mech is at. So they're going to capitalize on it and punish him. They've got to know it's the Krail. Yep. Down goes those thick, meaty Krail legs. All that's left for Eisen is the Flea 19. So let's see. Can he squirrel long enough to win the match? Or the drop? I personally don't think so, but you know what? I've seen wilder things. Mishu Pishu trying to jump jet, keep that damage spread. Ooh, Flea got legged, so that's a death sentence. Down goes the Flea. That's another win for Sky Rangers. Now they just need to spread out cap points. And yeah. The trade strat worked really well for them. They were able to keep their distance from the enemy. And it just, you know, it's the roll of the dice. Brawl versus trade. Now, it was smart of Eisen to send that Flea out to, you know, cap those outside cap points. But I really do think that Eisen could have played a little bit more conservatively, especially around Theta. You know, you send the Flea out to cap Epsilon, Gamma, Kappa, you know, whatever, all the outside cap points. And then meanwhile, your main force is just lying in wait, waiting for an opportunity to show itself, and then you make that brawl push. Anyways, looking at the damages, we have Gadolinium into the Chirby dropping a cool 457 damage, and Pooty Tangosaur dropping 298 damage. Damage spread for Sky Rangers, very evenly spread, very nicely done. You know, and even for Eisen, the damage spread ain't that bad. Alrighty, let's get back into this lobby view. Go ahead and swap team sides. Ba-doop, boop, ba-doop, boop, boop. Give team 1 5 minutes on the clock. And I'm going to go ahead and swap up the scoreboard real fast for you so that the matches stay on the right sides. Oof. But yeah. Just waiting on SROT to ready up. We'll see if they bring another trade strat again. Trade strat seems to be quite effective from what I've seen, you know, so far, you know, including what I saw during Intersphere Coalition 6. You know, the previous tournament. Trade strats worked. Sometimes you got the brawl strat where they were able to find that right just opportune moment to push with a brawl deck, and they would win. But for the most part, Bear Claw's a big map. Bring the ranged weapons. Looks like Team 1's readied up, not locked, but they are green. There's the locked call. Team 2 now has 5 minutes on the clock. Yeah. I wonder, is ISENGRIM sitting there wondering, do we change up our tactics? Because I've noticed that they've been bringing a lot of brawl. Like, a lot of brawl. And meanwhile, Sky Rangers Jaegers has been bringing a little bit more tradey mechs. And it looks like the trade has been winning out against the brawl. So is this the moment where ISENGRIM decides, you know what? Screw the brawl, let's trade? Or do they stick with the brawl? If they do stick with the brawl, I hope they win. How you guys doing in chat? Let me know how you're all feeling. I may not always respond in a timely manner to your guys' messages in the chat just because of the 5-minute delay, but do know that I am reading it in real time. So yeah. Make note of that. Water, water, water. Cans of water. I don't know about you guys, but I'm drinking sparkling water right now. Peach flavored. Love the peach. Flavored water, so much better than just normal tap water. It's flavored. Looks like we're green across the board, waiting on the lock call from Team 2 at the moment. They still have 2.5 minutes left on their timer, so I'm guessing that... nope, never mind. I'm not guessing anything. I know for a fact we're dropping. Thank you, viewers. Thank you, everybody, for suffering through the frame drops that were drops 1 and 2. I know they were horrible, and I apologize for that. Anyways, over on ISENGRIM's side, we have a Mislinks G, a Charger 1A, 2 Charger 1A1s, 2 Linebacker H's, and a Black Lantern Belinarius. So it looks like they're bringing Speed Brawl. Over on Sky Rangers Jaeger side, we have almost a exact copy of the deck that they brought last time. Except this time, instead of a second Executioner, they're bringing a Orion 2C Skokomish. Alright. Getting up here on Theta, we got Hammer 13 in that Misslings G, Tux in this Incubus 5. Both players going straight for Theta. I don't think Tux has noticed the Black Lantern or the linebacker yet. Oh, nope. He's spotted them. He's getting out. He's saying, that is way too much tonnage and firepower for me to handle on my own. ISENGRIM, you guys need... Just push across. That's what I would do.
Theta is controlled by the enemy.
Yeesh. Getting some tradie action coming out from Sky Rangers Jaegers as they pivot to make some space between them and ISENGRIM. ISENGRIM doing the smart move here, pushing up with those brawl mechs, trying to close the ground. Hammer 13 in that Misslings G on the right side. Sky Rangers Jaegers pulling even further back, you know, trying to create as much distance as possible. ISENGRIM taking the ramps, the low ground, in an attempt to not take as much damage as they close the distance. UAVs going up for both teams. They want to know where everybody's at. Looks like Assail is getting pretty badly injured. Down goes Embarrassing for Sky Rangers. Nice. Carlson goes down. Looks like ISENGRIM is coming out full force with this brawl push. They're taking mechs one after the other. Can they take a third? ISENGRIM starting to get a little beat up across their mechs. Ooh, Scorpion Feet gets legged in that Charger 1A1. Down goes Black Cayman. It's a 4v7 situation right now for us. Sevrones goes down. It's a 3v7, but it looks like a lot of ISENGRIM is legged. Down goes Panzazo. The majority of ISENGRIM is legged. You got 5 of them legged. Only 2 mechs remain unlegged, which are the Misslings in this Charger 1A1. Tux in that Incubus needs to figure out what he wants to do. Does he want to try to finish off these legged mechs, or go out and capture points? Ooh, never mind. Tux gets legged. It's all on gadolinium now. Final stand. What all does he have on that Trophy? Come on. Okay, never mind. Gadolinium trying to run away. Force the 1v1. Can he take this 1v1? Ooh, Gatto gets legged. Yeah, this is going to be an Eisen win. This is an Eisen win. Nice 7-0 sweep. Very nicely done, boys.
The enemy has capped enough resources. We've failed.
You know what, Brandon? I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. That's an Eisen win. Love to see it. Making the comeback. Clawing back those victories. We got Deathlord in that Charger 1A1 dropping 635 damage. Pootie Tangosaur dropping 562. gadolinium in that Chirby, dropping 418 damage. And then Black came in the Skokomish, dropping 313 damage. Not bad. Not bad at all. So yeah. Let's go ahead and get back to the lobby view since the scoreboard has been updated. And let's get the map bans. Alright. We got HPG banned. And it looks like Gatto is going to ban Mining Collective. So now it's up to Team 2 to decide what side of the map they want to play on. One interesting thing to note is that in the rules, it does not explicitly state a time, an amount of time that Team 2 has for deciding which side they want to play on. So, yeah. I don't know, am I supposed to clock them? I don't know. I don't know what to do. So, I guess the thing to do is to just give them as much time as they want. Alrighty, looks like they're wanting Team 1 side. So let's go ahead and send them up to Team 1. And let's go ahead and switch it to Canyon. And do I need to update the scoreboard? Team 1 is on the right side. There we go. Sorry, I should say Sky Rangers Jaegers is on the right side because they're Team 2 now. And you know what? I think it's about that time we drop another little link to MWO Comp Discord in the chat. You know, like I said earlier, drop on by. You know, We love getting new people. Ah. Also, don't forget, mech warriors, stay hydrated. It's feeling a little toasty in my room right now. Don't got AC. Maybe that's what's killing my PC. It's the heat. Wouldn't put it past the heat. Boop 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 boom. But yeah, if you guys are wondering where to view more MW Comp content, give me a moment and I'll finish that thought. Just got to double check, make sure that, you know, what they're saying is that they're locked, not just ready, because I could see that they're ready, but, you know, the rules explicitly state that you call locked, so, like, just gotta make sure. But yeah, what was I saying before? MW Comp. Ah, yes, more MW Comp content. All right. Gato was ready with that 0. Oh boy. Yeah, if you want more MW Comp content, visit MW Leagues, MW Leagues 2, 3, 4. You know, those are the official MW Comp channels. I am casting this match unofficially. But yeah, you know, it's good to see matches get casted. And it looks like my game crashed. So let's try to get this going. Come on. Unexpected crash. Come on. Yeah, let me end you. So sorry for the delay, folks. Trying to get this back up and running as soon as possible. So yeah, I'm gonna put on this screen. We'll be right back while I get logged into MechWarrior. I'll be right back. boop, 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 boop. Come on, baby. Load faster. Load faster. Got too many mechs. Hopefully the match isn't over. Oh, jeez. All right. Always a sad day when a caster crashes. Oh boy. All right, looks like I missed the entirety of the fight, but we got Deathlord in the Atlas RS, still kicking, trading with Gadolinium in a Corsair 7A. Looks like there was a big fight around the junk pile. Or oil rig? I don't know what you call it. Sky Rangers has a Viper left and Gadolinium in the Corsair 7A. Deathlord keeping his focus towards where he last saw Gadolinium. Meanwhile, the Viper is just going around capping all the points because he knows that the Atlas is too slow to really punish him for it. You know, which is the smart move, you know. If you know that your opponent is too slow to do anything, go cap. Play Ring Around the Rosie. Deathlord keeping sights shifted towards Gatto in that Corsair. I mean, he's got to know that there's no way for him to cap all the points, especially to out cap a Viper. So yeah, might as well just push the Corsair, get that kill. Yep, there we go. Oh, that's interesting. You guys see the little ASDFA, SDFADS underneath the chat? Oh. Yeah, it looks like my chat didn't go through, so who knows? Yeah, it's interesting. The bars at the top are saying that Sky Rangers only control 3 cap points. Meanwhile, the minimap shows all 5 being controlled by Sky Rangers. And the amount that the points are taking up is 5 at a time, so they obviously control all 5 caps. But I find it interesting that the display is incorrect. Deathlord making his way onto Theta. Is he gonna try to cap it? Get that match score, bruh. Get that match score. Yeah. Well, GG. Sorry, everybody, that I missed the big team fight. Uh, that's not really in my control when a game decides to crash. So, yeah. Sorry. That's a Sky Rangers win. So, Sky Rangers won 4-1 against Eisen. It was well fought from both ends. Looking at the damage scores, we got Pooty Tangosaur in that Atlas dropping 912 damage. Deathlord in the other Atlas dropping 686. Over on Sky Ranger side, we have Gadolinium in the Corsair 7A dropping 600 damage. And yeah. Sweet. Awesome. Well, yeah. Once again, Sky Rangers won 4-1 against Eisen. Alrighty. Thank you, Jarl Dane and ISENGRIM, for letting me cast your match. Thank you, Gadolinium and Sky Rangers Jaegers, for letting me cast your match. Thank you, everybody, for coming out and supporting both of these amazing teams. Yeah. I don't know what else to say, come join comp. I guess that's all I can really say. But yeah. Again, sorry about the crash. Like I said, not really in my control. Let's go ahead and transition back to the lobby view. That way it's easier to see the score. Yeah. Very good match today. I enjoyed it. Eisen bringing that brawl and getting that 7-0 sweep on Sky Rangers Jaegers. Mwah. On Bear Claw, yes. Love to see it happen. They pushed at just the right time. Anyways, yeah, thank you all so much for coming out, supporting MWO Comp. I hope to see you guys around.